a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hello and welcome to day 5 of our building of our Teak Carbon gun. Today I'm gonna build the handle. So for this reason I mark where I want to put my hand. We need a small splint at the end here for implanting it in the main part and the basic. So first we do the markings. So one, our hand here. Okay, this doesn't work. One here, and then this is the and a little bit of additional. So we cut over here. So this is now our handle. We're gonna implant it right in here. So now we measure out exact what masses we need. So the gun is 41 millimeter height up here, from here to here. And now this is gonna be just a splint, and here gonna be the hand, the handle. So I'll do some drawings now and then show you the result. Okay, now you can see many crosses, but this is exact the splint in the middle. It's gonna stay this square. Now I'm gonna do it just with a hand saw. This teak is very nice to saw. I did it last time with Bunky Rye and this was a whole bunch of work. So this is the splint. Now I'm gonna smooth it a little bit so it works better to apply it later. But you can see exact form of a hand. It's gonna fit very well. So now we do the markings for the handle. It's gonna be in here. So I draw this now and show you. So here you can see this is for the trigger and this is for the handle splint. Now we're gonna drill the handle splint out here. For drilling these I use this 4.5 millimeter metal drill. It went very well through the wood, so it's gonna be no problem. Just drill out all the edges and then you can see the result later. Again, before drilling the holes I tear the gun. So in both axes it has to be even. So now saw it out and then you will see the result of the splint. So now it just falls out and there's the first channel. Now fail it out a bit to clean it up, and you still can see the lines of the trigger. To fail it out I use these rasp. They work very well on this wood. So here's the result. Looks very nice in here and also in here. So this we're gonna cut off. Now we do the fine work on the handle. But this again with my sander. Now cut this off first and then we're gonna do a nice shape. So here on the back side we just can see that we measured nice and it's one even area with the ground. It's very good. Now we get a clear idea of a handle. Really nice. So this is what I called love for spear guns, outside in the dark, in the cold, and then sanding for a handle. So now we start with the markings for my hand, especially for my hand, and then I'm gonna sand this away. I got this small wrench for working outside on my table. So now we have this form and start to sand. So this is the result of all the sanding work. Looks pretty nice. And this we're gonna glue in now with epoxy. I sanded here a small curve. This is where the trigger gonna be inserted. So very nice. Overnight it's gonna dry the epoxy, and then we're one step nearer to the finish. So now we're gonna glue in the handle in the spear gun with epoxy. I've got this putty to put it around here so no epoxy will flew out, and I've got these syringes for measure out the amount of epoxy. So first step is that we put this putty around the openings, but don't press it in here, just press it around like I do now. Okay. This is called plastoline. It's from the automobile car industry. You can heat it up, and when it's warm you can form it, and when it's cold it's gonna be hard. So I heaten it up in the microwave, and it's very nice to mold this. So, and the back, and then we can do the epoxy work. Ensure that everything is connected to the wood, so no liquid can drop out. I smear it like down this, so we get one layer of it. I'm a bit in a hurry. We have 9 o'clock and I have to leave in 20 minutes. So I have to hurry a bit. Okay, now we mix up the epoxy and fill it in. I'll sort out a little bit of the splint so we can fill it up with epoxy. So I think we need about 15 milliliters of epoxy. So this is 2:1, so we need 5 milliliters first. So, and then again 5 milliliters. And we need 5 millimeters, so we have got 10 millimeters of this, and we need 5 milliliters of the hardener. Okay, this should be it. Now turn it up with a piece of plastic. Mix it well. And then we're gonna fill it in. So hopefully it's gonna be enough. Looks a little bit. And this now goes direct in the small edges and connect our handle to the shaft. You can see how it melts in while refill it. Okay, at some point it has to stop. It will shrink a little bit and you need one even horizon of it. Okay, that looks good. This epoxy need 1 hour to dry. I'm gonna look in 20 minutes again if it's enough. So this is it for today. We did the whole handle and glued in the handle and did some additional work and sanding and smoothing. So like every day, follow up, subscribe, comment, whatever you like to. Thank you and goodbye.